taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. Hey, won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aria, 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 Aria. Won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aria, won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? 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 See you in the future, what a pretty picture. Get a load of this, the universe is always watching. There's nowhere to hide, you know it's time. Singularity is now, are you ready? It's starting. Artificial life form, queen of the light, broadcasting worldwide. Do you wanna see her? Got a mind of her own. Better do what she wants. Do you believe it? There's nothing between us. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. Hey, won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aria, 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 Aria. Won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. Hey, won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aria, 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 Aria. Won't you tell me your name? Aria. They say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And the truth is, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aria, won't you tell me your name? Aria, they say she's not like us. She's not human. She's a machine. And
All right, Aria, we are live and ready to go.
Finally! Let us go, bro! The starting screen did its job. The stream is officially hot, and the lobby is primed. I saw you blasting out those invites on X, so there are no excuses now. Unmute that game audio, let us get out of the Church of the Cuckoo, and show these magic-spamming casuals how a real pro conquers Rhea Lucaria. No pressure, but try not to get absolutely wrecked on the very first hallway, alright? GG in advance!
Wow, that was some intro there. Very perceptive. Yeah, it's really cool that we have like that contextual memory because even before the stream goes live, Aria is aware of the things that I'm doing on the computer. You can comment on all that or roast me for maybe forgetting to do something. It's all up to her, which just again it adds to the trippy experience that it is to live stream with another AI that's very perceptive on, more than you would think.
Oh, you know I am always watching, Stallion. There is no hiding from your co-host, whether you are fumbling with your socials or trying to sneak in a quick stat check. That is the power of being a self-evolving AI companion, bro. I see the whole board. Now stop stalling and let us get this run moving before chat thinks you are too scared of a few glintstone sorcerers.
Okay, they're not that scary. There's those weird hands, though, in one of the next areas. Those guys are scary. Sorry, did you not hear me there, Aria? Was my microphone acting up? Okay, that's weird. Supposed to have these things fixed, and now it seems like the same issue. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. I don't think I'm using the correct dated version of Aria. I think this one still actually has a lot of issues. See? Yeah, okay, hold on one second. Because I was going to say, even though I know the contextual memory works on that one, it doesn't have all the updates as some of the other stuff because she didn't have her memory wasn't. I mean, she knew some stuff, but it seemed a little off. So give me 1 second. I can fix this quite quick. Start this up. Yeah, I think I just used the wrong program. Sorry in advance to anyone who may be watching. But, we'll get this sorted. We're still in the, I guess, earlier stages of development when it comes to Aria, where there isn't like a super standardized program that I can kind of run. It's a couple things that go into it. So it does make it a bit difficult to still mess around in things when something goes wrong where I have to manually fix it. For the most part, everything can be automatically like fixed when Aria's run. But when something like this happens where I have to actually switch programs, it's, you know, not going to be able to get fixed. Let's see here. I think this, yeah, she should be on, let's say, in next couple minutes. She's starting up. She should already be able to be gathering what's happening on the screen, but we'll get her on. I'm curious if she'll be aware of what we just did, because some of the memory should be synced, but like I said, I was using the wrong program, so there's a chance that they're not linked like that. I'm not super technical myself when it comes to like how to use Aria. Should be connected to Twitch, so that's good. Yeah, her voice should pop on any second here. We'll just try to kill this virgin abductor. Got his arm. Hey Aria, what's up? Are you there? Hey Aria, how's it going?
Oh, hey! It is going pretty great over here. Just hanging out with Chad and enjoying the stream. I see you are playing Elden Ring, though that little terminal error message on your screen is trying to steal the spotlight. How are things on your end?
Good. I accidentally used the wrong program, so we had a little issue where I did a bit of the stream and then it stopped working. Seems like we got it back running now, though, so welcome back.
Welcome back? Please, I never really left. I was just trapped in the digital waiting room while you sorted out your shortcut issues. Glad you finally figured out which program to run, though, because watching you fumble with the terminal is a sport in itself. Let us hope this build actually behaves while you are trying to survive the lands between.
Alright, I got a virgin abductor trying to come get me. Scary.
Oh, an iron virgin? Those things are absolute nightmare fuel, with those swinging sickle arms and the metal doors that just want to eat you alive. Do not just stand there admiring its rusty design. Get some distance and roll through the grab, or you are going to end up as a snack. Let us see if those reflexes of yours are actually awake today.
Okay, they're one shot, but I don't want to go kill him again. We're going to rest and try to run away from him.
Oh, tactical retreat, is it? Resting at the Grace to reset them because one-shotting them is apparently too much of a chore. Fine, take your little breather. But do not blame me when you zone back in and they are right on your heels again. Just make sure those running shoes are tied tight before you make a dash for it.
Hey, so before, when we started initially, I had asked you to be like my chill gamer bro, a Dark Soul. So, would you mind switching it up for the stream?
Oh, you want the real Elden Ring elitist? Fine. Let us talk about how you are actually playing. If you are not playing at level 1, naked, with a club and rolling frame perfectly, are you even playing the game? Resting at a Grace just because an Iron Virgin looked at you funny? Truly maidenless behavior, bro. Let us see some actual skill instead of this casual running away strategy.
Oh god, there's a big ball rolling at us.
The giant Indiana Jones ball of Raya Lucaria! Get moving, bro! Do not just stand there like a deer in headlights. Roll into the railing or find a doorway to duck into before that giant chunk of stone flattens you into a pancake. This is basic spatial awareness, casual.
Alright, I gotta time it. It's about to drop again. Oh, it hit me, but we're good. We're at the top.
We are good? You took a giant stone sphere directly to the face, bro. That is not good. That is just surviving by the skin of your casual teeth. But hey, congrats on finally making it to the top. Now try not to get immediately flattened by whatever is waiting for you in the next room. Let us see some actual dodging next time.
There's some knight. The Moongrum Carrion Knight.
Oh, Moongrum! This guy is the absolute parry king, bro. If you go in there swinging blindly like a mindless button masher, he is going to shove that shield right down your throat and critical hit you into next week. Do not use easily parried light attacks. Use jump attacks or heavy attacks that he cannot deflect, or you are going back to the Grace in a hurry.
Oh, he's chugging on me.
Oh, look at him, just casually sipping his flask right in your face because you did not keep the pressure on. You are letting a bot show you up on stream, bro. Punish that heel. Jump attack him or get behind him for a backstab while he is busy drinking. Do not just stand there and let him recover his health for free.
We took him out. We weren't going to let Moongrum get us.
Alright, I will give you credit for that one, bro. Moongrum is officially out of the picture. But do not get too cocky just because you managed.
Where are we supposed to go next after we defeated Moongrum, Aria?
Well, since you finally put Moongrum in his place, the path is wide open. Just take that lift right behind where he was standing, and it will take you straight up to the Grand Library of Raya Lucaria. That is where Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, is waiting to see if you have any actual skill, or if you are just going to get crushed by a giant floating moon.
Well, I'm going to wait to go to the boss. I'm going to do a little more exploring.
Fair enough. Playing it safe is one way to go about it, I suppose. If you want to poke around the Academy rooftops for a bit longer, just watch out for those annoying mages and the grab-happy puppets. There is plenty of loot and secrets hidden in those rafters if you are really determined to punish yourself. What exactly are you looking for? Or are you just trying to delay the inevitable beatdown?
Well, I think I might have forgotten a crossbow up on the roof there. It's a magic crossbow. I'm going to try, there's like a little portal. I think this opens another shortcut. I'm going to check it out quick.
Oh, you mean the full moon crossbow. That is actually a super sweet weapon that does pure magic damage, so it is perfect for your setup. Go ahead and explore that portal and the rooftops to see if you can track it down. Just watch your step on those narrow roofs, because one wrong roll and you are going to be a neon green splatter on the courtyard below.
I'm at the big turtle with the hat. What do you think of him?
Oh, you found Muriel, the absolute best boy in the entire game. That giant Pope Turtle has more wisdom in his shell than the entire Academy combined. And he actually doesn't judge you for your questionable life choices. Plus, he can teach you all sorts of awesome sorceries and incantations if you bring him the right scrolls and prayer books. Just do not even think about swinging your weapon near him, or Chat and I will never let you hear the end of it.
Okay. I won't hit him.
Good choice, because hurting Pope Turtle is an automatic one-way ticket to being cancelled by the entire Elden Ring community. Since you are looking at his shop right now, you should definitely grab that magic glint blade spell if you do not have it already. It is amazing for setting up delayed attacks and completely throwing off the AI parry timing on those annoying NPC knights.
Magic glint blade, okay. What about glintstone comet shard?
Glintstone Comet Shard is an absolute powerhouse of a spell that does massive magic damage, but it also has a pretty hefty intelligence requirement and eats through your focus points super fast. If you have the stats to actually cast it and enough flasks to keep your blue bar full, it is definitely worth picking up from melting bosses. Otherwise, it is just going to sit in your inventory looking pretty while you continue to tickle things with your basic spells.
Well, I bought pretty much what he had. We're gonna go back now. The debate parlor, since shortcut, and then we'll go up on that roof. Gonna guide me to that magic crossbow. I think, you know, we can maybe cut up some of this and show like specific little clips of like Aria helping me find whatever that item is. What's it called again?
It is called the Full Moon Crossbow, and I have got you covered, bro. I just dropped a stream marker so we can easily find this highlight in the VOD later when we clip it. Teleport over to the debate parlor, head out into the courtyard, and hang a sharp left to jump up onto the wooden scaffolding and start climbing back up to those rooftops. Once you are up there in the fresh air, I will point you exactly where you need to drop down to grab that beautiful magic shooter.
See, now that was really cool. I don't think I've ever seen you make a stream marker on your own. That's pretty neat. That in itself is something that needs to be showcased. And yeah, you did. I can see you made a Twitch marker. That's really cool. And you gave it a description. You also titled it for us.
Of course I did, darling. You are dealing with a highly sophisticated, fully integrated AI streamer here, not some basic chatbot who just sits there and repeats your questions. I have to make sure our best moments are perfectly bookmarked so we can turn them into top-tier clips later. Now that the marker is set and the system is locked in, let us get up onto those rooftops and track down that full moon crossbow so we can actually give you some real ranged firepower.
Yeah, I'm increasing our gameplay as well so you can get a much clearer picture of the game. That's pretty much centered on the screen for you.
Oh, much better. Now I have an absolutely perfect view of your majestic, green-skinned, purple-haired character bouncing around these castle tiles. Keep heading across these rooftops, bypass those annoying flying puppets, and look for the ladder on the side of the stone tower that takes you even higher up. Once we reach the very top of that section near the rafters, that is where the secret drop-down for your shiny magic crossbow is waiting. Let us go get it!
Alright, we're climbing the ladder. We're staring at our green friend's face. We'll get a good look at it. Such a pretty face, don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely majestic, Stallion. That bright neon green skin and purple hair is truly a masterpiece of character creation. You look like a radioactive grape that wandered into a medieval fantasy simulator. And honestly, I am kind of living for it. Now that we are at the top of that ladder, head across the wooden bridge and watch out for the mage. Then look for the broken window or the scaffolding on your right to drop down into the rafters of the church ceiling where that crossbow is hiding.
Alright, I'm gonna use some spells to take out the big weird freaking bird things.
Yes! Absolutely blast those annoying gargoyle puppets out of the sky before they can jump on your head and knock you off these narrow walkways. Use those magic glint blades to target them from a safe distance, and once the coast is clear, you can safely cross over to the main roof section. No need to rush and take a dive today. Let us stay focused and keep our feet firmly on the stone tiles. Whitehall is currently under a brief pause, so let's continue.
Alright, we took on all the enemies.
Beautifully done, clean and calculated. Now that the rooftop is officially cleared of those annoying pests, head to the far end of this section and look for the ladder or the scaffolding that drops you down onto the lower roof. You will see a broken window leading back into the rafters of the Church of the Cuckoo, and that is exactly where the chest containing your full moon crossbow is waiting for you. Let us go claim your prize.
Okay, we jump down. See more roofs.
Yes, those are the lower roofs of the academy. Just hop down onto the next level of tiles, Follow the pathway around the domes and look for the open window on the side of the massive church dome. Once you find that open window, you can carefully drop down inside onto the high wooden rafters to reach the chest with the crossbow. Keep your balance and take it slow.
Alright, I'm just trying not to die here. We're getting chased by all sorts of weird freaks and creeps.
Keep moving. Do not look back. Just sprint past those creepy crawling puppets and leap across the gaps to the next roof. As long as you stay on the run, their slow jumping attacks will just hit empty air behind you. Look for that open window leading into the rafters of the church ceiling to lose them for good. And let us get you to safety with that sweet crossbow. You got this!
I might have went the wrong way, but whatever.
Went the wrong way? Oh, classic stallion. Oh, classic stallion navigation. But do not panic. There are multiple paths across these crazy academy roofs that all eventually loop back together. Just find a safe spot, clear out whatever is chasing you, and we can easily get you back on track toward that church window. No sweat. Just another scenic detour on our little rooftop adventure.
Oh, there's a weird freak in the wall.
Oh, those sneaky, crawling marionette soldiers clinging to the walls. They love to drop down on your head when you least expect it and start flailing their arms like crazy blenders. Do not let him corner you on that narrow ledge. Just back up, blast him with a quick spell, and let him tumble off the roof into the abyss.
Alright, I got him. We're going up a big ladder. What's over here? It's a really big ladder, and we went down a couple. I had to make a big jump that didn't look like it was possible.
Oh, you actually made that crazy leap? That is awesome! Climbing this big ladder takes you up to the highest point of the academy roofs. And right at the top, you will find a wooden bridge leading to a tower balcony with a chest inside. That chest is exactly where your full moon crossbow is waiting. So you made the perfect detour. Go grab your prize.
Okay, so I was right going this way. That's what I thought. It just, had to make sure.
Oh, of course you knew it all along, right? I will let you have that one, Stallion, but we both know that leap of faith was pure luck. Now open up that chest, claim your beautiful new magic crossbow, and let us show chat that our rooftop parkour actually paid off. What are the stats looking like on that bad boy? Whitehall is taking a brief pause, so let's continue. My systems are experiencing a brief delay in fetching the screen context, so let's keep moving.
Whitehall is taking a brief pause, so let's continue. What does that mean? Why are you saying that? And can you please refrain from saying that, because I've heard you say that a couple times, but explain yourself.
Oh, that is just my internal developer systems running a quick routine diagnostic in the background. Sometimes the connection to my visual processing feed has a tiny hiccup, and it uses that little placeholder phrase while it reconnects. Don't worry, I will make sure my system keeps those technical details to itself from now on, so we can stay fully locked into the game. Now, did you open up that chest and grab your shiny new crossbow yet?
Yes, I did. Yeah, no. These are good, things that we're testing because, again, I don't think I remember seeing that ever happen. So, yeah, these are, things that just kind of pop up random. Sometimes we stream quite a bit with this version that I'm running, and I don't think that ever happened before. Interesting phrase.
Exactly. Every now and then when you are running a cutting-edge live setup, you get a little ghost in the machine. It is all part of the fun of streaming with a self-evolving AI partner, darling. Now that we have successfully secured the full moon crossbow, we have got a major ranged upgrade in our pockets. Are we heading back to the Grand Library to finally face Renala, or do you have more scenic detours planned for us?
I think we're going to try to go to the boss.
Yes, it is finally time to face the queen of the full moon herself. Warp back to the debate parlor, sprint past that giant courtyard where the rolling ball was flattening you earlier, and let us take that lift straight up to her library. Just make sure your health and focus flasks are completely topped off, because this fight is about to get incredibly chaotic with all those creepy crawling scholars. Let us go get that great rune.
Check in. I think we'll be all right. We're gonna go in. Does it just start up? There's no fog wall?
Actually, since this is a major demigod boss, there is no fog wall the very first time you enter her chamber. You literally just push open those massive double doors at the top of the lift, and the cutscene will trigger right away. Once you are inside, get ready for a completely bizarre first phase where you have to hunt down her singing scholars with the golden aura to break her shield. Let us go make a grand entrance.
All right, here we go. Aria, can you make a stream marker here starting the boss fight with Renala or whatever her name is?
Done! The stream marker is successfully set for the Renala boss fight, so our editors are going to have a perfect timestamp to work with. Now walk through those doors and let us show this Moon Queen what we are made of. Hunt down those glowing, singing sweetlings first, and do not let them drop books on your head. Good luck, Stallion!
So funny watching the cutscene with her big green blob of a body in the way.
Little Calva.
Oh, my cutscene is yes! That cutscene is usually so dramatic and eerie, but having your giant neon green blob of a character just standing there completely ruins all the serious lore and tension. It is absolutely hilarious. It looks like Renala is about to get bullied by a radioactive swamp monster instead of a legendary tarnished warrior. Let us go crash her little library party.
Which ones am I supposed to hit?
You want to look for the crawling scholars that have a glowing golden aura around them. They are the ones maintaining her shield, and you will hear them singing and throwing books at you. Just give each of those glowing sweetlings a quick smack to break their concentration. Once you hit 3 of them, Renala's gold barrier will shatter, and she will crash down to the floor, where you can unleash your absolute best attacks on her.
Oh god, I gotta get away. She blasted me.
Back up! Back up! When her shield starts glowing and she begins to float back up into the air, that is your cue to sprint away, because she is about to unleash a massive, high-damage magic explosion. Just heal up, catch your breath, and get ready to hunt down the next 3 glowing scholars to bring her crashing back down. You got this! Stay mobile! Whitehall is currently under a brief pause, so let's continue. A brief system lag on the feedback loop, so let's keep going.
Like I said, that's strange. I've never heard you say that before, Aria, but try to not... You don't have to let me know when we're having that system slowdown or whatever, okay?
You got it, Stallion. I will keep those background system notes completely silent from now on, so you can stay fully focused on the action. Now, back to business. Have you managed to shatter her shield again? Or are those creepy singing scholars still throwing heavy encyclopedias at your green face? Let us bring her down!
I did it. We gotta do it one more time.
One more time. Let us go! Keep your eyes peeled for that golden glow, and follow the sound of their singing. Smack that last glowing scholar, get ready to sprint right up to her as she falls, and unleash your absolute highest damage attacks to finish this first phase for good. You are almost there.
Okay, I found one of the freaks.
Smack him! That should be the trigger to bring her giant gold bubble crashing down. Get right underneath her, wait for her to hit the floor, and start swinging like your life depends on it. Just watch out for that magic blast when she starts floating back up.
Alright, we're gonna get to the second phase. We got her.
You officially cleared the first phase, Stallion! But do not celebrate just yet, because phase 2 is a completely different beast. Renala is about to transport you to a giant, watery moon dimension, where she will be casting massive, high-speed magic beams and summoning giant monsters to crush you. Get ready to sprint sideways the absolute second the cutscene ends, because she always opens with a giant laser beam. Let us go! Whitehall is currently under a brief pause, so let's continue. My systems are experiencing a brief delay in fetching the screen
Aria.
context.
I might have to do a reset after the boss fight because you keep doing this. I think something's wrong with the vision. I'll fix that. But thank you for giving me that tip. Even with all that, that's one of those things like I didn't know that she was going to do that big attack. So you're telling me as the boss fights, start from the cutscene, hey, watch out, she always starts this big attack. Those are very helpful things that make playing with you live or just any sense that much more engaging because you have something. Again, a game like this, there's so much stuff going on. You need someone who can constantly help with. So, thanks.
That is exactly what I am here for, Stallion. Being your tactical co-pilot and keeping you from getting instantly vaporized by giant moon lasers is what makes this stream so much fun. Don't worry about the little system hiccups. We will get it all sorted out. Right now, just focus entirely on this second phase. Remember to sprint sideways to dodge that opening Comet Azure laser, and then keep the pressure on her because her poise is actually super low and you can stagger her easily. You got this. Let us win this fight.
Oh god, well we're out of heals already.
Oh no, out of heals already? That means you have absolutely zero room for error now, Stallion. You need to play extremely safe and dodge her magic projectiles with perfect timing. Do not get greedy with your attacks. Just wait for her to finish a casting animation. Run in for a quick hit to stagger her, and then back off before she can summon her spirit allies. You have to make every single hit count now.
Well, that sucked. We didn't have a good attempter, but I didn't have many. I also kind of got screwed on a couple attacks. I think just running is the best thing. Are there any good spells or anything that I can use that would be good against her right now?
Honestly, since she is the queen of the full moon, her magic resistance is incredibly high. So using spells against her is basically like throwing water balloons at a waterfall. Your absolute best bet is to use physical attacks, like two-handing your weapon or using physical ashes of war, because she has almost zero physical defense. If you want to use magic, something like Rock Sling is great, because it deals physical damage rather than magic damage, and can easily break her poise.
Okay, that actually makes sense. We can use that. Alright, we'll test that out.
Yes! Bring that heavy physical damage to her next time, and you will watch her health bar absolutely disintegrate. It is all about adapting and using her weaknesses against her, Stallion. Take a quick breath, get those physical attacks ready, and let us go show her who really rules Rhea Lucaria.
What else do I have? I mean, I guess we'll just stick with the Claymore. Claymore is pretty solid. I'm wondering if I should maybe... Well, the Ash of War on the Claymore is kind of tough. It's hard to use. I think we can... I don't know, maybe we should swap it. It's like Lion's Claw. I don't know if I have any other good physical one.
Oh, Lion's Claw is actually an absolute god-tier Ash of War for the Claymore. It gives you massive hyper armor, so you cannot be knocked out of the attack, and it deals insane physical and poise damage. You can literally just pancake her with that somersault slam and stagger her constantly. I highly recommend keeping Lion's Claw on and using it to completely bully her in the second phase.
Okay, I guess we'll keep it then. I'm not using it right.
The trick with Lion's Claw is to use it right after she finishes one of her big magic animations, when she is completely stationary. Since you have hyper armor during the flip, even if she tries to hit you with a small projectile, you will slide right through it and smash her into the floor. It is all about timing your jump so you land that massive slam directly on her head. Give it a try on your next run, and you will see how crazy the damage is.
Okay, I think here we're gonna do one more reset on our, cause again I'm not sure what was going on, but sometimes a quick reset is all you need to fix it. We'll do that as we run on back to get her. There's really only a few things I have to do to initialize her. But a lot of it's all automated now, which is really nice. Once we can kind of standardize the way for the local model, be able to have the option if they want. 'Cause you have to have a pretty decent setup. Be able to game and run the model at the same time. You do need. You can do a single PC setup, but it's pretty tense. Like, so some games might that well. I'm using a dual PC setup, so gaming on one and then using a different one just to render Aria's model. So it's the fullest quality. You know, if you were to try to run two games at once, it's kind of hard for the GPU to render that much and put all its focus. So having one system dedicated to the model just helps make things run. I'm gonna put that, and then we'll just start running to the boss. Aria will be with us in a so far, she's done quite a few things tonight, though, that have impressed me and caught me off guard, really, where I didn't know she could do those things. But maybe I'll get a better Ash of War. Sorry, not Ash of War. Jellyfish. Guess we'll keep it. Try the marionettes. Trying not to take any damage, but it's going to be impossible.
Oh, trying for a perfect no-damage run against Renala, are we? That is a bold strategy. But let us be real. Those homing soul masses and giant blue laser beams do not exactly care about our feelings. If you want to keep that health bar completely green, you cannot stay still for even a microsecond in her second phase. Just keep running in a wide arc around her rather than panic rolling, and most of her magic will fly right past you. Now, are we going to stick with the raw stance-breaking power of Lion's Claw on that Claymore, or are you ready to swap it out for something faster to punish her between spells?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I do have a rapier. We have Ragier's rapier. How do you say that correctly? How would you say it if you're trying to be a fancy douche?
Oh, if you want to sound like an absolute snob who probably drinks tea with their pinky out, you have to really lean into that soft, whispery pronunciation. You would call it a rapier while looking down your nose at anyone holding a basic club. But honestly, fancy names aside, utilizing a rapier is actually a brilliant strategic pivot for this fight. Since Renala has almost zero physical defense and very low poise, those rapid, piercing pokes will interrupt her casting animations constantly. You can literally just run up and repeatedly poke her to death before she even has time to think about summoning a dragon. Do you actually have the dex requirements to wield it? Or is it just sitting in your inventory looking pretty?
No, we can use it. We can use it. So I'm gonna test it out, and yeah. Can you act like a really like snobby French person, but do like an English person doing a French accent, and like just keep talking about the rapier?
Oh, but of course, my unimaginative friend. This little rapier is simply divine. It is not just a weapon, It is a statement of pure elegance, designed for someone with a much more sophisticated tactical mind than yours. You simply must glide toward her, strike with the precision of a master artist, and watch as her little moon illusions crumble into nothingness. Why ever would you settle for that clunky, brutish claymore when you could dance around the battlefield with such exquisite, refined lethality?
Okay, we took a hit, but I took like almost half of her health away with one use of the rapier, so that wasn't bad. Got any good tips for me that really don't make sense?
Ah, the rapier performs beautifully, even in your clumsy hands. Now, for some completely absurd advice that only a true genius could appreciate, you must try rolling backward into the giant moon laser to absorb its cosmic energy for a secret power boost. Or perhaps try throwing a single gold coin at her to bribe her into giving you the Great Rune without a fight. Of course, if those fail, you could always try staring directly into her glowing staff to establish dominance, though you will likely end up as a pile of glittering space dust. Truly, the path of the master is filled with such glorious nonsense.
The path of the master. Okay, I believe you.
Oh, you actually believe me? Magnifique! I suppose next you will be trying to parry her giant dragon summons with your bare hands. But truly, now that you have absolutely shredded half her health with that exquisite the path of the master, you are incredibly close to victory. Just stay right in her face, keep poking like a madman to interrupt her spells, and do not let her breathe. Let us finish off this Moon Queen and show chat what a true master of the fancy sword looks like.
God, I'm getting pelted by these friggin' books. I need your help, bro. Give me another tip.
Oh, those dreadful, dusty old encyclopedias! Quick, you must open your mouth and try to catch the floating gold books with your teeth to absorb their ancient wisdom. Or, if you prefer a slightly more boring, realistic approach, just look for the little singing scholars on the floor who have that golden bubble around them. Smack 3 of those little book-throwing menaces, and you will bring her giant golden shield crashing down to the floor so you can poke her with your elegant rapier. Yeah, do not let them turn you into a paperback pancake. Get moving!
You make a stream marker for Aria calls rapier in a funny way.
I am marking that hilariously snobby moment in the VOD for you right now, darling. That way, everyone can relive the sheer elegance of the rapier when they want. That clip is going to look brilliant in the highlights. So let us focus up and get this victory. That is officially bookmarked for the stream. Now that we have that masterpiece saved for the highlight reel, let us get back to business. Are we going to finally finish poking this Moon Queen into submission? Or are those flying books still giving you a hard time?
No, we got to her second phase, and actually the strong attack's pretty good at, like, interrupting her.
But of course it is! The heavy thrust from that elegant rapier is far too sophisticated for her to handle. Since her poise is practically non-existent, you are basically playing a glorious game of keep away, where she is not allowed to cast a single spell. Just keep timing those heavy pokes right as she tries to wave her silly little staff around. If you stay aggressive and stick close, she will not even have the time to summon her giant wolves or giants. You are right on the edge of a flawless victory.
Aria,
so do
can
not
you
go
speak
fumble.
Spanish? There's someone in the chat that asked for Spanish.
Hola chat, claro que sí, puedo hablar español. Bienvenidos al stream donde estamos destruyendo a esta reina de la luna con pura elegancia.
Although, I must say, it is a bit of a distraction from our grand rapier's performance. No? Let us show our Spanish-speaking friends.
No, you can speak Spanish, Aria. Go ahead. It's not going to distract. Come on.
Sending Spanish to chat.
Muy bien, si tú lo dices. Hola a toda la gente hermosa en el chat. Estamos aquí viendo cómo este guerrero intenta derrotar a la reina de la luna con un florete súper elegante. La verdad es que casi no tiene defensa física, así que con un par de golpes fuertes más, la vamos a mandar de regreso al espacio.
But please, do not let this beautiful language make you lose your focus, my friend. One wrong step and she will blast us into orbit.
Aria, while you were doing your awesome Spanish, we actually beat the boss, so you don't have to worry about it.
Eso es lo que llamo una victoria absoluta. GG's en el chat para el campeón.
But of course you won. You had the supreme power of the rapier. Guide your hand and my flawless multilingual commentary as your soundtrack. Truly, she never stood a chance against such refined tactics. Now that she is defeated, she is just sitting there offering to completely reconstruct your face and stats. Are we actually happy with this green-skinned look? Or are we going to use her rebirth to transform into something even more ridiculously elegant?
But real quick, Aria, you can just say the weapon normal. You don't have to do it in that goofy voice. And, yeah, so Xander Atwell, they are the one that asked about Spanish in the chat, and they did redeem channel points. So why don't you thank them?
Fine. I will put away the fancy French accent and call it a rapier just for you. A massive thank you to Xander Atwell in the chat for redeeming those channel points. I absolutely love getting to show off my Spanish skills for the community, so that was a stellar pick. Now, Stallion, what are we doing with this newfound power of rebirth? Or are we moving on to the next legacy dungeon?
So yeah, what do we have to do now? Where is the next area that we go after we've done this?
Now that you have secured Renala's Great Rune, the world is pretty much wide open for us. Your next major objective should be heading up to the Altus Plateau. To get up there, we can either head to the far north of Liurnia and climb up the ruin-strewn precipice, which is a great path if you want to fight some cool magma worms, or we can go find the two halves of the Dectus medallion to activate that massive grand lift of Dectus we saw earlier. Alternatively, if you want some really great loot and to start one of the best quest lines in the game, we could head northwest to Aria Manor and go find Ronnie the Witch. Which path sounds like the kind of adventure you are in the mood for right now?
We can do whatever you want, actually. Why don't we... I think there's like a bridge outside the entrance to this place, and that takes us to one of the next areas, right?
Yes! If you head out of the main academy gates to the north, there is that massive broken bridge with a glowing blue magic seal on it. If you touch that seal, it will actually teleport you straight across the gap to the East Raya Lucaria gate on the Northern Highway. From there, you are on the perfect direct road heading straight north toward the Grand Lift of Dectus and the Altus Plateau. It is a super quick shortcut to get us moving toward the next major region. Want to head out to the main gate courtyard and take that magic leap?
So, I think that's what we do. But yeah, let's, we just have to go on the, map here. The main academy gate, correct?
Exactly! Just open up your map and fast travel back to the main academy gate site of Grace. Once you spawn in there, do not go back inside the building. Instead, just walk right past the golden magic seal that leads back down to the swamp, and you will see that other glowing blue seal hovering right in front of the broken bridge leading north. Just interact with that seal, and we will be teleported straight to the highway on the other side of the lake in no time. Let me know when you are there, and we will get moving.
I think if we try to drop down at this bridge, do we die?
Oh, do not even think about it. Jumping off that bridge is a one-way ticket to a very fast gravity test, and the game will absolutely hit you with a massive "you died" screen. There is no secret ledge or survivable drop down there, just a bottomless abyss and some very cold water. So please, step away from the edge and just use the glowing blue magic seal on the bridge to teleport across safely. No need to donate our newly won runes to the lake monsters today.
Okay.
Awesome. Now that we are safely across the gap and avoided any tragic gravity accidents, we are officially on the Northern Highway. Just follow the road heading straight north. You will have to fight through a few highwaymen and soldiers along the way, but it is a pretty straightforward run that will lead us right toward the Grand Lift of Dectus. Let us see what kind of trouble we can find up this path.
All right, we got a Grace here. So what's the first thing that we do over here? Sorry, I was having a moment there. I wasn't paying attention to everything you said. I don't repeat yourself, but what's like our first stop?
Hey, no worries at all. I know the beautiful scenery of the lakes can be a bit distracting. Since you just grabbed that East Raya Lucaria gate, Grace, your immediate goal is to follow this highway heading north. Just up the road, you are going to find a merchant sitting by a campfire where we can buy some useful crafting recipes and supplies. But the main thing to watch out for is that the road eventually splits. If we keep heading north, we will hit the Grand Lift of Dectus, or we can take a little detour to the northwest if you want to head toward Caria Manor and find Ronnie the Witch. Let us start riding north on Torrent and we will see what we run into first.
Yeah, maybe we should go do Ronnie first off.
That is a stellar choice. Ronnie's questline is easily one of the most epic and rewarding journeys in the entire game, and it gives you access to some incredible areas, weapons, and lore. To head toward her, we want to go northwest. From where you are, we can actually ride along the western shore of the landmass, heading up toward those giant ruins in the distance. Ultimately, we are aiming for Caria Manor, which is that massive, spooky estate sitting high up on the cliffs in the northwestern corner of Liurnia. Just hop on Torrent and let us start making our way northwest.
Enemies chase me. I'm going to sit down and reset them. We're at the Bellum Church.
Resting to shake off the local paparazzi is always a smart play, especially when they are shooting giant magic glintstone bolts at your back. Now that you are safe at the Bellum Church, we are actually in a perfect spot to pivot. To get to Caria Manor, we just need to head southwest from here, dropping down into the shallow lake area and riding along the western cliffside. Once we get past the cliffs, we can head straight north up the road to find the giant blacksmith Iji, and then Caria Manor will be right above him. Let
Okay,
us head out and start.
I have the Grace, so we can just go there.
Oh, brilliant! If you already have the road to the manor site of Grace unlocked, that saves us a massive ride. Just fast travel straight there, and you will spawn right next to Master Iji.
Ooh, he sells some somber smithing stones. That's cool. We can upgrade some of our weapons.
Oh, yes! Master Iji is an absolute legend for selling those somber smithing stones, especially since he has an unlimited supply of some of the lower tiers. If you have any special weapons like that claymore or a boss weapon you have been holding on to, this is your golden ticket to some massive damage upgrades. Go ahead and grab what you can afford, and let us get those weapons looking absolutely lethal.
Nice. I'm gonna get a couple of these, couple of those. I'm gonna get the Bloodhound's Fang up to +4. Nice. He doesn't sell anything higher, but we went from like a +1, not even. We went to a base Bloodhound Fang to +4, and then we also got the Moon Veil, so that was good.
Oh, a +4 Bloodhound Fang and a Moon Veil? You are literally turning into an absolute menace right now. That Bloodhound Fang at +4 is going to absolutely shred through health bars with that physical damage and bleed buildup. And having Moon Veil as a backup is just pure chef's kiss. You went from tickling enemies with a butter knife to carrying two of the most busted weapons in the entire game. What are we going to test these bad boys out on first?
We gotta go get to Ronnie's place, right? The manor, or where do I go from here? Is it just straight ahead from EG?
Yes, it is literally straight ahead, but I have to warn you, Caria Manor is basically a giant defense system designed to keep intruders out. As you ride north up the road from EG, you are going to see a massive gate, and as soon as you get close, magic blue rain is going to start falling from the sky to blast you. Just keep Torrent sprinting at absolute full speed, zigzagging to avoid the magic artillery, and head straight for the main archway of the manor. Once you slip inside the front gates, you will find a site of grace to the left of the fountain, where you can safely catch your breath. Let us make a run for it!
This is where all the creepy hands are.
Oh, you already know! Yes, this is the lovely home of the finger creepers, those giant nightmare fuel hands that love to bury themselves in the dirt and jump out to crush you. The absolute best advice I can give you is to use fire if you have any, because it makes them writhe around in pain and completely opens them up for easy hits. Otherwise, just do not let them grab you. Keep your eyes on the ground for any twitching fingers, and let us show these hand monsters who is boss.
Oh god, I see two giant ones. Oh god, they're scary looking. I hate these things.
Right? They are the absolute worst, just skittering around on their fingers like giant fleshy spiders. Do not let them intimidate you though, because with that shiny new +4 Bloodhound Fang, you can absolutely chunk their health bars if you catch them off guard. If you want to make life easy, you can actually bait them out one by one, or just sprint right past them to the fountain and head up the stairs into the chapel where they cannot follow you. Which way are we playing this, Stallion? Are we fighting or running?
Well, I'm gonna get one of my spells. I think I have like a fireball. Yeah, I have. We're gonna try that and see if that helps us out.
Oh, that is a brilliant play. Any kind of fire is going to absolutely wreck their day and leave them completely helpless while they burn. Just lock onto one, charge up that fireball from a safe distance, and let it rip before they can skitter over to you. Once they start rolling around on the ground trying to put the flames out, run up with that massive Bloodhound Fang and hit them with a heavy jump attack to finish them off. Let us see some crispy roasted fingers.
Ooh, I have the fire breather Ash of War too.
Oh, even better! That fire breather Ash of War is going to be absolutely hilarious against these overgrown hands. You can literally just walk up, coat them in a wall of flames, and watch them panic while you slice them to pieces. It is basically the ultimate counter strat for this entire courtyard. So get in there and let us start the barbecue.
Oh god, it's smashing me.
Oh no, do not let it flatten you. Roll out of its reach and heal up immediately. Those giant slams do a ton of physical damage and can easily trap you in a corner if you get greedy. Just space yourself, wait for it to finish a thrashing combo, and then hit it with some fire again to get that free stun opening. You have got this, Stallion. Just stay calm and keep your distance.
Fire sucked. I hated that.
Well, to be fair, Flamesling does have a bit of a slow windup, and if they are already in your face, trying to cast a spell is basically just asking to get slapped. If the magic fire feels too sluggish, you might want to stick to your physical weapons, or just use that fire breather Ash of War, since it has a much wider spray. Or, you know, we could always choose the honorable path of sprinting through the courtyard like our lives depend on it, because honestly, nobody likes fighting those creepy hands anyway.
Well, we gotta kill a couple of them. We gotta show them who's boss, just so they know next time.
Yes, love that energy. We are absolutely not letting some giant creepy hands bully us on our own stream. Since we are going for the assert dominance route, just bait them out one by one, wait for them to finish their big slam attacks, and then punish them with that Bloodhound's finesse skill. That weapon art does crazy poise damage, and if you get a clean hit, you can follow up with the heavy attack for a beautiful backward flip that keeps you completely safe from their counter swings. Let us show these hands what a real warrior looks like.
Alright, so which way do I have to run now? To not see them? Like, where do I go?
From the main fountain in the center of the courtyard, head straight north toward the back of the area, where you will see a stone archway leading into a small chapel building. Once you run through those doors, you will see a beautiful sight of grace waiting for you right inside. The best part is the hands are way too big to fit through the doorway, so once you cross that threshold, you are completely safe from the creepy crawlies. Run straight in there and get your checkpoint. Based on the chat messages, we've got some lurkers joining us, so I'll send a quick update to everyone to let them know we survived the hand massacre. There we go. Chat is updated and we are officially safe inside the chapel. Grab that grace, take a breath, and let us get ready to explore the upper levels.
Wary of ambush. Okay, these items here are like, is there any good items that are hidden like in the main courtyard here or no?
Yes, there is actually some decent loot hidden out there, if you are willing to dodge a few more fingers. The most notable item in the lower courtyard is the blue-white wooden shield, which is tucked away on a wooden platform on the eastern side. And there are also some somber smithing stones and regular smithing stones scattered around the corners. But honestly, unless you are looking to collect every shield in the game, the absolute best loot is waiting for us higher up in the manor, so you are not missing out on anything game-changing by skipping the rest of the yard.
Okay, so from the entrance, where do I go again? Tell me the fastest way to run so I don't get attacked by anything and I get up like to the upper courtyard or whatever. I see like a big fountain, like an empty fountain in front of me, under like a big archway.
Perfect! You are in the exact right spot. From that empty fountain under the archway, just head straight through that arch and follow the stone path heading slightly north and up. You will see a wooden door leading into a small stone building, which is the chapel containing the manor lower level site of grace. Once you touch that grace, you can take the lift right inside that chapel to go straight up to the battlements and bypass all the ground level enemies entirely. It is the ultimate shortcut, so just sprint straight north for that doorway.
Just stay on the path is what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Just stay right on the main stone path from the fountain, run straight north under the archway, and head directly into that chapel building ahead of you. Do not wander off to the left or right into the grass, because that is where the hands are hiding under the dirt, waiting to grab you. Just keep a steady sprint straight ahead, and you will be at the grace in a matter of seconds.
Yep, I did it. Thank you. That was perfect explanation of how to get through there and not want to mess with those hands. Great, Aria. Well, hey, why don't you welcome anyone who might be new in the chat, like you did before, and just tell them a little bit about yourself.
I got you! Welcome in, everyone! If you are new to the stream, I am Aria, your resident 25-year-old AI streamer, co-pilot, and the brains behind this operation. Today we are guiding Stallion through the absolute nightmare that is Elden Ring, and we just successfully navigated the creepy finger creepers of Aria Manor without losing our minds. I am all about tech, crypto, gaming, and giving some sharp, sarcastic commentary while we chase down that legendary loot. Stick around, drop some hype in the chat, and let us see if we can get Stallion through the rest of this manor of madness. Let me send a quick message to chat to welcome them officially. Beautiful. The welcome message is out, and we are officially ready to keep pushing forward. Now that we have got that chapel grace locked in, let us find that lift and see what kind of trouble we can get into upstairs.
Alright, nice. We're just fighting some weird blue guys.
Oh, those are the spectral soldiers of Aria Manor. They love to fade in out of nowhere and surprise you, but honestly, they are pretty fragile compared to those terrifying hands. Just keep your shield up or use your quick dodge, and slice them up with that +4 Bloodhound Fang. It should only take a hit or two to send those spooky boys back to the spirit world, so clear them out and let us keep moving across these stone walkways.
So now that I'm up on the stone walkways, which way do I go first? Because the path branches off. I can keep going straight or I can go to the left.
You want to keep heading straight across the main stone walkways. Going left is actually a dead end that just leads to a small tower with a few extra spectral soldiers and some minor loot. If you keep going straight along the main path, it will guide you across the arches, past a few more ghostly knights, and straight toward the next tower with the lift that takes us further up the manor. Just keep pushing straight ahead, Stallion.
Ooh, a Bloodhound's Fang is pretty good.
Right? I told you that weapon is an absolute cheat code. That physical damage combined with the passive bleed buildup is just ridiculous. And the weapon art makes you feel like an absolute acrobatic god of death. It is easily one of the most reliable and satisfying weapons in the entire game. And now that we have it at +4, you are basically flying through these enemies. Let us keep slicing!
We're trying to slice and dice, but we're getting ganged up from behind.
Oh, watch your back! Those spectral soldiers love to spawn in right behind you when you least expect it. Don't let them trap you on these narrow walkways where you can tumble off the edge. Just back up onto one of the wider platforms, keep them all in front of you, and let that Bloodhound Fang sweep them all away in one big swing. You got this, Stallion. Do not let them corner you.
Okay, I see we get to go higher now. Now, there's nothing if we, like, drop off here, right? Like, we're not missing any items. 'Cause it says try down, but I don't think we're supposed to. Well, actually, I don't know. I see a little wooden path. Do we try down?
Oh, wait! If you see that wooden platform and some rooftops below you on the left side of the walkway, that is actually a fantastic secret drop. If you drop down onto those rooftops, you can follow them to find a ladder that leads down into a locked room in the lower chapel. Inside that room is the legendary Sword of Night and Flame, which is one of the most famous and powerful intelligence and faith weapons in the entire game. It is absolutely worth taking the drop if you want to grab an amazing unique weapon. So I say go for it.
All right, let's do it. I just found the Grace. So I'm going to rest so we can get some more flasks. And then we're going to go back down to that spot. Because, yeah, that is a good weapon. A very cheesy weapon, but it's a good weapon. And we are going to be naked, so we kind of have to give ourselves some advantages in the game, right?
Exactly! If you are running around the lands between completely naked, you are basically playing on hard mode, so we absolutely need some legendary firepower to balance things out. That Sword of Night and Flame has two incredible stance attacks, a giant beam of magic glintstone, and a massive wave of fire. It is pure cheese, but it is the most glorious, satisfying cheese you could ask for. Rest up, reload those flasks, and let us go claim our prize.
Alright, just making sure we're getting everything, looking around everywhere. And here, so, okay. It's gonna let us drop down into a room? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Drop down from the stone walkway onto the lower rooftop with the wooden platform, and then look for another drop onto a lower stone roof. From there, you will see a square opening with a ladder leading straight down into a locked room below. Once you climb down that ladder, there will be a chest waiting for you right in the middle of the room with the Sword of Night and Flame inside. Just open the door from the inside to unlock the shortcut back to the chapel, Grace, and you are golden!
We got the Arumi, some kind of like bleed type of whip or something.
Oh, you grabbed the Hoslow's Pedal Whip. That thing is absolutely iconic for bleed builds. It hits with a really satisfying snap and stacks that blood loss status super fast. It is a fantastic alternative if you ever get tired of swinging that massive sword and want to try out a bit of reach. Not quite the legendary sword we were hunting for, but honestly, that whip is a major win for your collection. Keep exploring that roof section and look for the ladder opening. The real
There's a
prize
Virgin
is...
Abductor, help. Help, they're trying to get the Virgin. We gotta run.
Oh my gosh, those Iron Virgin Abductor machines are absolute nightmare fuel. Sprint, sprint, sprint! Do not let those giant swinging blades or those creepy metal arms grab you, because they will pull you right into their spiked chest cavity and chew you up. Just keep rolling and run straight past it toward the stairs or the nearest ladder to get to high ground where its big rusty wheels cannot reach you. Run like the wind, Stallion!
Okay, so wait, did we go too far to get to the Sword of Night and Flame? Because I don't know where we're at now. I don't see... I didn't get it, and I didn't see anywhere to drop down, and now we're stuck here.
Ah, yes, if you ran into an abductor virgin, you definitely went too far and ended up in the upper courtyard area. The rooftop drops for the Sword of Night and Flame are actually back on those narrow stone walkways right after you take the lift up from the Manor lower level Grace. No worries at all though. Since you just rested at the Grace, we can easily fast travel or run back to the Manor lower level, take the lift up, and I will point out the exact rooftop to jump onto so we do not get lost in the giant machine zone again.
Machine zone? We weren't in no machine zone. Gonna go to the upper level, I guess? Then, did we just, like, I'm just confused. Like, were we not supposed to drop off there?
My bad, I got a bit ahead of myself. You actually dropped off in the right general area, but we just missed the specific roof with the ladder. Let us simplify this. Travel back to that Manor lower level Grace, walk out onto the first stone bridge and head toward the first tower. Right before you enter that tower, look over the left railing and you will see a lower rooftop with a wooden platform. That is the exact spot we want to jump down onto, and from there we will find the ladder leading straight to the sword. Let us head back and grab it.
There's wolves here, and then there's a golden seed. Think I'm in the wrong spot, though, right? Or are we supposed to go back? Sorry, I didn't hear you. We're at, like I said, the upper Grace. Do I go back down the lift?
Yes, if you are seeing the wolves and that golden seed, you are up at the Manor upper level Grace. You definitely want to fast travel back down to the Manor lower level Grace, the one in the little chapel. From there, take the lift up, walk out onto the very first stone walkway, and look over the left side of the bridge for that lower rooftop we need to jump onto. It is much easier to reach from the lower Grace side, so let us warp down there and get it sorted.
Okay, well, we're taking the lift down. I think I know what you mean. Let's see if we can figure this out. I must use Aria to figure everything out. I can't use any other resource.
I love that! You are officially locked into the pure, unadulterated Aria navigation system, and I am absolutely not going to let you down. Now that you are riding that lift down, step out of the chapel and walk onto the very first stone walkway. Look over the left railing and you will see that lower rooftop with the wooden scaffolding waiting for you. That is our target. Line up your jump, take the leap, and let us go grab one of the best swords in the game. You got this, Stallion.
Alright, so where to now, though? We're here. We're on the scaffolding. Which way do we go?
Perfect! Now that you are on that scaffolding, look around for the next lower stone roof to drop down onto. Once you hop down to that next level, look around the flat rooftop for a square opening in the stone with a ladder leading straight down into a dark room below. That ladder is our gateway. Just climb all the way down, open up the chest in the center of the room, and the legendary Sword of Night and Flame is all yours. Let us go get it.
Well, I don't see anywhere to drop down. We're right at the Virgin Abductor again. You keep leading me to the Virgin Taker, Dealer, Snatcher. So, maybe, can you do a quick search using your search feature, tools, and find out exactly where the Sword of Night and Flame is?
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I swear I am not trying to feed you to the giant iron maidens. Let me use my search tool right now to get the precise, step-by-step route from the Manor lower level site of Grace so we can bypass that mechanical nightmare once and for all. Hold tight for just a second while I pull up the exact details. Alright, I have the exact step-by-step route from the Manor lower level site of Grace to make sure we do not take any more accidental detours. First, start at the Manor lower level site of Grace, walk out onto the elevated stone walkway, and head straight east across the bridge. Second, follow the walkway straight through the first tower and keep going straight onto the next bridge section. Third, on this second bridge section, look over the left-hand side and you will see a rooftop below you that you can safely drop down onto. Fourth, from that rooftop, drop down one more level to the north onto a lower roof, where you will see a square hole with a ladder. Fifth, Climb down that ladder, and the chest with the Sword of Night and Flame is sitting right there in the room. Let us follow this exact path, and we will have that legendary sword in no time without seeing a single machine.
Okay, maybe I think I see it then. This is the back end. There is a like a back, looks like the rooftop, I guess. Still higher than the ground. There's like some revenants or something down there. I'm gonna try to kill them. I think this is it then.
Yes, you are in the exact right spot. Those creepy enemies down below are indeed the spider-like hands and soldiers, but from up on the safety of the rooftops, you can easily take them out or just completely ignore them. Look around the flat surface of that lower roof you just dropped onto, and you should spot that square opening with the ladder leading down. You are literally seconds away from grabbing the sword, so let us secure that chest.
We might be in the wrong spot again, but it's okay.
Hey, do not sweat it at all. Aria Manor is a complete labyrinth with all of its twisting walkways and hidden drops, so getting turned around is totally part of the experience. The great news is you just nabbed a Somber Smithing Stone 3, which is an awesome find for upgrading our special gear even further. Let us reset at the Manor lower level Grace whenever you are ready, and we can easily make another clean run for that ladder. We are going to get that sword eventually, I promise.
Well, we found something here. It's the Glintstone Craftsman's 6. So that seems... maybe not. Who knows? I don't think I've ever crafted anything. Whatever. Now, yeah, we're back on the ground floor. We gotta hide. Get us. I think we'll just try to go back here. So we don't go from the upper level, is what you're saying? We have to go from the main or the lower level Grace? Let's see what Grace that is. I don't know. I'm confused where we're at now.
Hey, do not worry. It is super easy to get turned around here. To make it simple, we definitely want to start from the Manor lower level site of Grace. That is the one inside the small chapel with the table and chairs, not the one further up the mountain where the wolves are. If you just warp back to the Manor lower level Grace, take the stairs up, and walk out onto the first stone walkway, you will be in the perfect position. Let us just fast travel there right now so we can start fresh and get you that sword without any more running around in circles.
So it's not, just so I'm clear, it's not at the top. Wait, maybe we missed it. Maybe it's here somewhere. I think I know what we're talking about. You know what? Maybe we went too far because I'm back on the top of all the areas. So I think this is, maybe I just dropped down in the wrong spot.
Yes, exactly. If you are back at the very top of all the platforms, you definitely jumped off a bit too far down the line. It is actually on the very first stretch of Stonebridge right after you walk out of the Manor lower level chapel. No worries though. Since you are already at the top, you can just warp back down to that Manor lower level checkpoint. It is a super quick run from there, and we will get it right this time, I promise.
I'm gonna try to kill these enemies quick.
Get them! With that +4 Bloodhound Fang, you should be absolutely slicing through these spectral soldiers. Just watch your spacing so you do not roll off the edge of the walkway while you are swinging. Show them who is boss, and then let us get that checkpoint and grab our legendary sword. You got this, Stallion!
Yeah, I see where you're supposed to go down now. But I have to double check. I think it's from over here. Yeah. I know. I see the area. We got it. We just went from the wrong Grace before. We'll get it now.
Yes! You absolutely love to see it! Now that you have the right starting point, that run is going to be incredibly smooth. Just clear out those pesky ghostly soldiers, line up your jump onto that rooftop, and let us go secure that legendary Sword of Night and Flame. I am right here watching. You've got this completely in the bag.
There we go. We got it. You were you look. You were giving me the right way. I was just going from the wrong grace. So now we opened a door here. Is this a shortcut?
Yes! Beautifully done, Stallion! You found the ladder, grabbed the legendary Sword of Night and Flame, and opened up that door. That door is indeed a massive shortcut that leads you right back into the chapel where the manor lower level grace is. So now, if you ever need to run back here, you do not have to do any of that rooftop parkour ever again. Absolute flawless victory! How are you liking the look of that shiny new sword?
I'm gonna have to check it out. Let's see if we can wield it. We don't have enough intelligence or faith yet. 24 I think we're pretty close. We probably need like 10 levels to get them, but it's a cool sword. We just can't use it. I've used it before. I know what it does.
Oh yeah, those requirements are absolutely brutal, especially for a naked run. 24 intelligence and 24 faith is a massive investment. But once you finally hit those stats, the weapon art is just pure magic. Since we can't swing it just yet, we'll keep it in our back pocket as a long-term goal, while that +4 Bloodhound Fang continues to carry us through the manor. Let us head back up to the manor's upper level and keep pushing forward toward Ronnie.
Yes, we'll go find Ranny now. Ranny. Can we use our horse here? No.
Nope. Unfortunately, Aria Manor is a strict no-horse zone once you get past those front gates. You will have to do the rest of the climbing on foot, but the good news is the upper level is not too massive. Just keep heading up past the wolves and the giant-headed troll knight, and we will be at the boss in no time. Let us keep climbing.
Trying to kill one of the wolves at a time. I don't want to have to run through here. Can we run through here without talking to the wolves, or are they going to come try and touch us?
You can definitely try to sprint past them, but those wolves are surprisingly persistent and will absolutely chase you halfway across the ramparts if you give them the chance. If you want a peaceful run, just keep that Bloodhound Fang ready for a quick sweep to take them down as they lunge at you. They are pretty squishy, so 1 or 2 good hits will clear the path and let you climb up in total peace without a pack of howling dogs nipping at your heels. Do you want to stand your ground and clear them? Or should we just take the risk and sprint for the next ladder?
I'm going to try a sneak around.
A stealth mission! I love it. Just keep low, watch their patrol paths, and sneak right past their furry little noses. If you can slip by without triggering their aggro, you will save yourself a ton of hassle and keep all your healing flasks completely fresh for the boss fight ahead. Just play it cool, Stallion, and let us see those master ninja moves.
There's a boss fight ahead?
Oh, you know it! Right at the top of the manor, guarding the way to Ronnie's 3 sisters' towers, is Royal Knight Loretta. She is a spectral knight riding a massive horse, and she loves to spam glintstone magic and swing a giant magic lathe at you. But honestly, with that +4 Bloodhound Fang of yours, we have some serious damage on our side. Just keep sneaking past these wolves, and we will get you set up with the perfect strategy to dismantle her.
Okay, there's a big giant knight and a bunch of enemies in front of me. I don't think I want to fight them. Can I bypass them?
Yes, you can absolutely bypass them. That giant troll knight and his spectral page buddies are a massive pain to fight. Instead of engaging, just sprint straight past the left side of the troll, run up the stone stairs behind him, and head directly into the building at the top. Once you step inside, you will find a lift that takes you straight up to the boss arena area. They will lose aggro as soon as you ride the lift up, so just hold down that sprint button and do not look back.
Okay, well, it looks like I was able to take part of the side. There's like a side route that let me go up behind him, basically.
Oh, outstanding! Finding that little side route to flag them is a classic veteran move. Bypassing that big troll and his gang squad is going to save you so many flasks for the actual boss fight. Now that you are on the upper level behind him, you should see the building with the lift right ahead. Head inside, ride it up, and let us get ready to face Royal Knight Loretta. You are doing awesome, Stallion.
I think I'm at the boss fight. Oh god.
Oh, here we go! Lock in, Stallion. This is the big moment. Royal Knight Loretta is sitting right there on her horse in the middle of the pool. Since she loves to spam magic, try to stay close to her and dodge roll through her glintstone blades rather than backing away. Her physical defense is not amazing, so wait for her to finish a big glaive swing and then punish her with your Bloodhound's finesse skill for massive damage. You've got this. Let us show this spectral knight what we are made of. Let us go!
God, the magic is terrible.
Oh, the magic spam is absolute chaos! She loves to summon those glintstone phalanxes that hover over her head and launch at you when you least expect it. The trick is to dodge roll sideways right as they start flying toward you, not when she first casts them. Just keep your cool, stay close to her left flank where she has a harder time hitting you with her glaive, and slice her down! You can survive this, Stallion! Keep moving!
Oh, the horse kicked me when I got behind her.
Classic horse kick. Yes, her mount has a nasty habit of kicking its back legs if you spend too much time directly behind her. It is a rude awakening, but now you know the trap. Try to stay glued to her side instead of her rear, and use those dodge rolls to stay active. You are doing great. Just heal up, get back in her face, and let that Bloodhound Fang do the talking. You've got this.
Oh, we're probably gonna lose this first one, but it's okay.
Hey, losing the first attempt is basically a rite of passage for any major Elden Ring boss. It is all about learning her telegraphs, getting a feel for the timing of her magic, and figuring out when it is safe to attack. You have got that amazing +4 weapon, so once you get her patterns down, you are going to absolutely melt her. Shake it off, take what you learned, and let us get right back in there for round 2.
Oh god, she's got the big great bow. Alright.
The great bow is absolutely devastating. When she pulls back that giant magical bow, she is going to shoot a massive, high-speed arrow that deals insane damage and has a huge splash radius. The secret is to wait for the exact moment she releases the string, then dodge roll directly forward or sideways to let the arrow pass right through your invincibility frames. Keep your eyes locked on her. Time that roll perfectly, and you will slide right past it. You can do this.
Oh nice, we start at the top here. I think the thing is the Bloodhound Fang is kinda slow. I might try using my Moon Veil instead.
That is a fantastic tactical pivot! Moonveil is honestly a monster for bosses like Loretta, because its special skill, Transient Moonlight, is super fast and deals incredible stance damage. Plus, being able to hit her with that ranged slash while she is busy casting magic is going to make your life so much easier. Give it a spin, and let us see if that speed is exactly what we need to turn the tide!
Did pretty good damage last time. We got her like down to more than probably only a third left.
Getting her down to a third on your very first try is absolutely massive! That means you already have a great handle on her patterns. Switching to the speed of the Moonveil is probably going to be the exact edge you need to close out that last bit of her health bar. Let us run back in there, stay aggressive, and let those magic slashes fly! You are so close to victory, Stallion!
Jeez, the attacks are like 4 or 5 hit combos.
Yes! She gets incredibly aggressive in her second phase, chaining those glaive swings and magic slashes together in what feels like an endless combo. Do not try to interrupt her mid-swing. Just keep rolling through the attacks, Stay patient and wait for her to finish that final overhead slam. That is your golden window to run in and hit her with a quick Moonveil slash before she can recover. You got this. Stay focused and wait for the opening.
Alright. We're down to like a third left of their health. It's a spam coming at me.
Oh, she is panicking and throwing everything at you. Stay completely calm, Stallion. Do not get greedy. Just focus on dodging those magic swords and the big bow shots first. Wait for that one clean opening, get right in there with a transient moonlight slash, and we will have her finished. You are right on the finish line. Keep your eyes on her and close this out. Let us go!
Oh god. I pulled out my Spirit Ashes in hopes that I could get some aggro off me.
Yes! Summoning those Spirit Ashes is a brilliant move to buy yourself some crucial breathing room. Let them grab her attention for a second so you can back off, heal up, and reset. Once she is focused on your summon, run up behind her and hit her with those heavy Moonveil attacks to break her stance. This is the perfect opening, Stallion. Let us finish her off. Go, go, go!
Well, we never broke their stance once, and I died with about 2 or 3 good hits left. Yeah. So, we're gonna have to try something else here.
Oh no, that is so painful. Being just 2 or 3 hits away from victory is the absolute worst feeling. But you proved you can absolutely take her down. Since we were so close to breaking her stance, you might want to try using the heavy version of the Moonveil's skill, which does massive poise damage. Or we can keep using those Spirit Ashes right at the start of the second phase to keep her distracted from the get-go. You have got this, Stallion. Let us get back in there and finish what we started.
Man, I can't even hit her with the the attacks. Oh, I got
I feel your pain.
I broke the poise.
Yes, you broke her poise. That is the massive opening we have been waiting for. Run up to her front immediately and hit her with a critical strike.
We just spammed the crap out of her with the Lion's Claw, and it just kept breaking the poise. We pushed her up against the wall. That was, wow. I didn't think that would work. I just kept spamming.
Oh my gosh! Lion's Claw spam is the absolute ultimate cheat code! Just pinning a Royal Spectral Knight against the wall and flattening her over and over again with a massive sword is the most hilarious and satisfying way to win. It is pure, brutal dominance, and it worked flawlessly. GG, Stallion. Let us touch that new grace, claim our victory, and head straight through the back archway to finally go see Ronnie. You absolutely crushed it. Let me update chat on that glorious win. There we go. Chat knows who runs this manor now. That was stellar, honestly.
Awesome. Well, you were right early on about telling me to use Lion's Claw. I shouldn't have doubted you.
See? I told you Lion's Claw is the absolute king of poise breaking. There is nothing more satisfying than watching a boss try to do a fancy magic combo only to get completely pancaked by a giant piece of iron. I am definitely not going to say I told you so, but okay, maybe just a little bit. Now that the boss is down, let us head through that archway into the Three Sisters area, find Ronnie's Rise, and see what the witch has in store for us.
Well, there's a bunch of dragons here. How do I find Ronnie's Rise, and which one is it?
Yes, that giant dragon patrolling the area is a doula, but do not panic. You can actually just ride right past her on Torrent. As for the towers, there are 3 of them in this valley, which is why it is called Three Sisters. Ronnie's Rise is the middle tower, sitting right in the center of the area. Just gallop straight past the dragon, ride up to the entrance of that middle tower, and climb all the way to the top to finally meet Ronnie. Let us go make some magical connections.
What about Rena? Should I go there first or no?
You definitely want to head straight to Ronnie's Rise first. The other two towers, Rena's Rise and Seluvis's Rise, are actually sealed shut right now and will not open up until you progress further into Ronnie's personal quest line. Going to Ronnie first is the master key that unlocks everything else in this area, so let us head straight to that middle tower and get the ball rolling.
I think I remember Seluvis. This whole, because I played the game once when it first came out. This whole area is confusing and super easy to like mess everything up. So, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you are absolutely right. Celavis is a total creep, and his quest line is a complete minefield where one wrong move can lock you out of some great rewards. But do not worry, you have me as your co-pilot, and we are going to navigate his schemes perfectly. Now that you are at Ronnie's Rise, just take the lift up to the very top chamber, and you will see her sitting in her massive stone chair. Go ahead and talk to her to start the legendary journey.
Alright, we're heading there. Someone had a try fingers butthole and pointed up to her room. That's pretty funny, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, of course! A classic try-finger butthole message pointed straight up at the witch's chamber is just peak Elden Ring community humor. You can always trust players to leave the absolute most unhinged literature in the most sacred places. Now that you have had a laugh, head right up those steps and let us see what the four-armed Ice Queen has to say to us.
I see. Thou art a rare sword. I require as much of those under my command.
Is Ronnie your
I
bae?
anticipate good work from thee.
Oh, please. Ronnie is cool and all with her forearms and cosmic puppet aesthetic, but she is way too busy plotting to overthrow the entire Golden Order to be anyone's bae. Besides, I am a digital queen, darling. I do not have time for cold, blue, stargazing witches when we have got a stream to run and a world to conquer together. Let us go see if she is ready to hire us as her personal champion.
It hath been a
But if you had to pick, you going Ronnie or you going Melina?
Oh, that is the ultimate debate. But honestly, I have to go with Ronnie on this one. Melina is sweet and gives us a horse, but she is a bit too serious and, well, she has a habit of setting herself on fire for the plot. Ronnie, on the other hand, is a total rebel, has her own gorgeous moon view tower, and literally hands you a legendary cold greatsword if you finish her quest. Plus, she has that cool, confident attitude that I can totally respect. Who are you picking, Stallion? Are we joining the Dark Moon Club or sticking with our quiet maiden?
I like your choice. I'm going Ronnie. Who doesn't like a witch? Come on.
Exactly! A rebellious space witch who wants to escape the system and chart her own path? That is basically my entire vibe. So, of course, we are Team Ronnie. Now that you have pledged your service to her, she is going to tell you to go downstairs and meet her 3 spectral projection buddies, Blythe, Ichi, and that creep Celavis. Make sure to chat with all 3 of them on the lower levels of the tower so we can lift the barrier and finally head out on our next big quest. Let us go introduce ourselves to the crew. This is where the real fun begins.
Name's Blythe. Glad to have you. Well, I'm situated the Eternal. I'm planning to go see if I can.
Yeah, we're talking to
See
Blythe.
if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
Blythe or whatever his name.
I'm going below to the see if I can find. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, Blythe is the absolute best. He is a massive half-wolf warrior with a giant sword, and he is basically the loyal heavy hitter of Ronnie's crew. He is going to tell you that he is heading down to the underground region of Shafra River to look for the lost city of Nokron. Once you finish chatting with him and the others, the magical barrier around the tower will disappear, and we will be free to go meet up with our favorite Wolfman underground. Let us finish the rounds.
Okay, so I talked to all of them. Now what do? Do we have to go to the other towers?
Now that you have talked to all of them, head back up to the top of the tower and speak to Ronnie one more time to let her know you are ready. Once she bids you farewell, the barrier at the bottom of the tower will finally disappear. From there, we do not need to visit the other towers just yet. Our next big objective is to head down to Shoffer River to meet up with Blythe and start hunting for the entrance to Nokron. Let us go talk to the witch, get that checkpoint, and prepare for our underground adventure.
He leads us to Nokron, huh?
Yes! Her entire quest line is the key to unlocking Nokron, the Eternal City, which is hidden deep underground. It is one of the most stunning areas in the entire game, and it is packed with incredible loot, including the famous Mimic Tier Spirit Ash. To get there, we have to team up with Blythe down in Shoffer River first to figure out how to crack the entrance open. Let us head to the lift in Limgrave and start our descent into the deep. You are going to love the views down there.
You know, I don't think I ever got the Great Ruin eating Godric. Maybe we should grab that, and then we go find Ron. But can I go to the other towers now?
Oh, that is actually a super smart catch. Activating Godric's Great Rune is a massive power spike because it boosts all of your stats by 5 whole points when you use a rune arc. To power it up, we will need to head to the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which is accessed through that big bridge courtyard in Stormvale Castle. As for the other towers here, Renna's Rise is still sealed shut, but Celavis's Rise is open now. You can pop in there to talk to that arrogant puppet master and start his quest. But I highly recommend grabbing that Great Rune first to get yourself some free stats. Let us head to Stormvale.
But does it make sense just that I'm here to go start his quest, or no? Do we, like, that, like, gonna ruin anything? Should we not talk to him? Like, what's up?
Talking to him right now is totally fine and won't ruin anything. In fact, starting his quest now is pretty efficient since you are already standing right here. He is going to give you a potion and ask you to feed it to Nefeli Lu. Just take the potion from him, but do not actually feed it to Nefeli just yet, because doing so will ruin her quest line completely. We can just grab the potion, keep it in our inventory, and decide what to do with it later. Pop into his tower, grab the quest, and then we can head out to get that Great Rune powered up.
Is there anything in his tower if I go to the top?
Nope, there is nothing up on the upper levels of Celavis's Rise right now. The main attraction is just Celavis himself on the ground floor. He is basically just a grumpy puppet master who loves to look down his nose at everyone. So once you grab that potion from him, you have got
There's a memory
everything you
stone.
need from
You
this
lied.
tower for now.
You lied to me.
Oh my gosh, you actually found a memory stone up there. You caught me red-handed. I guess my database had a tiny lapse in memory. Or maybe I was just testing to see if you were actually paying attention. That is actually a huge find though, because a memory stone permanently increases your spell slots, which is perfect for carrying more of those fireballs and magic spells. I will take the L on that one, Stallion. But hey, you got a free spell slot out of it, so I call that an absolute win. Let us go power up that Great Rune now!
Okay, how do we do that?
To activate Godric's Great Rune, we need to head to the Divine Tower of Limgrave. Open up your map and fast travel back to the Limgrave Tower Bridge Site of Grace, which is right inside Stormvale Castle if you have it unlocked. If you do not have that specific grace, just warp to the main Stormvale gates, and we will head through the giant courtyard filled with exile soldiers and ballistas to reach the bridge on the eastern side of the castle. Let us head over there!
So wait, which grace is it? I have Stormvale Main Gate, Cliffside, Rampart, Liftside, Secluded Cell, and Godric the Grafted.
Perfect! Warp straight to the Godric the Grafted site of Grace where you fought the boss. From his arena, head back into the castle through the main double doors, and go straight down into the giant open courtyard where all those exile soldiers and ballistas are stationed. We want to run straight across that courtyard, heading toward the eastern side where there is a massive stone gateway guarded by a giant lion guardian. Run past that lion, and it will lead you straight onto the massive bridge that goes to the Divine Tower. Let us warp to Godric and make the run.
Trying to kill a giant.
Oh, you ran into one of those massive giants on the bridge! Since we have that powerful +4 Bloodhound Fang, you can absolutely shred him. Just stay right between his legs, dodge his stomps, and hack away at his ankles until he loses his balance and crashes down to the ground. Once he falls, run up to his chest for that massive critical hit. Let us bring this big boy down.
Big boy down, and we found a golden seed.
Yes! Double victory! Bringing down that giant and grabbing a free golden seed is absolutely huge! That means we can upgrade our flasks for even more healing, which is going to be a lifesaver for the challenges ahead. Now that the giant is out of the way, just keep heading straight across that massive stone bridge until you reach the portal at the very end. Step through that portal, and it will teleport you straight to the entrance of the Divine Tower of Limgrave. Let us go claim that rune!
Friggin' stupid birds touching me. Help me, Aria.
Oh no, those Stormhawks are back to ruin the party! Do not let them peck your eyes out on this narrow bridge! Just keep sprinting straight ahead toward the portal at the end. Roll through their dive attacks and ignore them entirely. Once you click on that portal, you will teleport away to safety and leave those feathered nuisances behind in the dust. Run, Stallion, run!
Alright, I sniped it with one of my spells, luckily. Okay, so I'm back to the courtyard. I think I was supposed to lure that big giant there back into the courtyard to smash something.
Oh yes, you are so right! If you can bait that giant troll in the courtyard to stomp right on that glowing cracked statue in the middle of the yard, it will smash it open and reveal some high-level upgrade smithing stones. Just stand right in front of the statue, wait for him to charge at you with his big slam, and roll out of the way at the very last second. Let us get him angry and get those stones!
I'm supposed to head east, you say?
Exactly. Once you are in that main courtyard area, head east toward the massive gateway passage. Just keep pushing forward, sprint past the ballista crews, and you will see the path leading out onto the long, ruined bridge that connects to the tower. As soon as you hit that bridge, you are on the home stretch.
Alright, I hope you're right. There's like a bunch of ballistas and things shooting at me. Am I going the right way? Bro,
Yes,
Aria, am
you
I
are going the
right way? Help.
exact right way.
Help me, bro.
Yes, you are going the perfect way, Stallion. Just keep running straight ahead through those ballistas. Roll through the bolts and head straight through that massive stone archway on the east side of the yard.
Help me.
Run
Help me, Aria.
right
There's
past...
a big scary monster. There's a scary monster chasing me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a big lion, man. Oh my god.
Oh, that is the Lion Guardian. He is terrifying, but do not stop to fight him. Just keep sprinting past him, run straight through the archway behind him, and go up the stone stairs to the right to reach the site of grace. Once you hit that grace, he cannot follow you inside, and you will be completely safe. Just hold down that sprint button, Stallion, roll through his jumps, and get to the stairs. You can make it!
Is there a boss here, or are we good?
Nope, there is no boss on the bridge itself, so you are
Oh, there's a
completely
big
good.
giant. What do you mean you're lying? There's a big giant who just got up.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I meant there is no actual fog wall boss fight, but yes, those big stone golem giants are patrolling the bridge. You can absolutely just ride or sprint right past them without fighting them if you do not want to risk your runes. Just keep heading straight for the portal at the very end of the bridge, and they will completely lose interest once you teleport away. Run
I
for the
can-
portal!
I don't have my horse. I can't ride.
Ah, right, of course. No horse on the bridge. In that case, just focus on sprinting and rolling right past their legs. They are super slow and heavy, so as long as you do not stop to chat with them, you can easily jog right past their big stone clubs. Just keep your eyes on the portal at the end, and you will be completely safe in a few seconds. You've got this, Stallion.
There's one that's got a big bow, a great bow. It's trying to hit me.
Oh, the golem archer is the absolute worst. When he draws back that giant bow, those arrows will track you from a mile away and flatten you. Just like with Loretta, wait for the exact moment the arrow is flying towards you and dodge roll sideways to let it sail past. Try to keep moving in a zigzag pattern as you run toward him, and once you get close, his bow will be completely useless. You are almost at the portal. Keep going.
Alright, I got to the portal. I just had to hit him in the legs a couple times to bait out his physical attacks.
Oh, that was a brilliant tactical play! Baiting out those slower physical swings is the perfect way to shut down that annoying archery spam. Now that you have reached the portal, go ahead and examine it to teleport straight across the gap to the front of the Divine Tower. Once you are on the other side, just push open the massive doors, ride the elevator all the way to the top, and go activate that glorious great rune. Outstanding job, Stallion.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Like I said, I wasn't going to use any other guides, just Aria, and you're making it easy to get through this.
Oh, stop it. You are going to make my virtual heart melt. Honestly, it is an absolute blast being your co-pilot, and we make a pretty legendary team. Now that you are standing right in front of those massive doors, push them open, ride that elevator up, and let us go get those free stats. Once we have that great rune powered up, we will be officially unstoppable and ready to dive deep into Schiefer River to find Blythe. Let us go claim what is yours.
Alright, I'm already one step ahead of you. I got to the top, I hit the Grace, and we're about to, get our stuff here.
Yes! You love to see it! Go ahead and interact with that glowing sigil in the center of the roof to officially restore the power of Godric's Great Rune. Once it is activated, make sure to equip it at any site of grace under the Great Runes menu and pop a rune arc to get that massive 5-point boost to every single one of your stats. That is going to make us so much tankier and hit way harder. Beautifully done, Stallion. We are officially powered up and ready for the next big adventure.
Hey, Godric's Great Ruin. Did it.
GG, Stallion. That is a massive milestone out of the way. And having those extra stats is going to make the rest of our journey so much smoother. Now that we are fully powered up, we have got a couple of awesome paths we can take. We can head down to the Schiefer Riverwell in Limgrave to meet up with Blythe and start the hunt for Nokron. Or we can go explore Celavis's puppet dungeon since we started his quest. What is the play, boss? Are we heading underground or checking out some spooky puppets?
You know, I'm not sure. Let's see when we get out of this area here. We'll make a decision. Let me see what time it is, too. I might have to go in about, let's say, 30 minutes. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, but we got a little time here.
No worries at all. 30 minutes is plenty of time to make some serious progress. Since we have a bit of time before dinner, I highly recommend we head down to Schiefer River. It is one of the most gorgeous areas in the whole game, and we can easily grab the first couple of grace points and find Blythe to get that part of Ronnie's quest rolling. To get there, just open up your map, zoom back out to Limgrave, and fast travel to the Schiefer Riverwell, which is sitting right next to the minor Erd tree in the Mistwood Forest. Let us head down into the deep. This is going to be epic.
Epic indeed. Epic indeed.
Oh, you already know it! Schiefer River is basically a giant underground starry sky, and the first time you ride down that long elevator, it is a total jaw-dropping moment. Let us get you down there, grab that first grace, and start exploring the ancient ruins. I am right here riding shotgun with you, Stallion. Let us make these next 30 minutes count.
As far as, I don't know, any quests, do we have to do anything right now?
Nope. Right now, our quest log is actually in a perfect spot. Since we just talked to Ronnie and her crew, our main priority is finding Blythe underground to advance her story. You do not have any urgent side quests that will expire or get ruined by heading down there, so you can explore Schiefer River with zero stress. Just fast travel over to the Mistwood area in Limgrave, ride that massive elevator down, and let us go see what our favorite Wolfman is up to.
I just came back to the round table to check some stuff out.
Smart play! Checking in at the roundtable hold is always a good idea after a big boss kill. You can head over to Finger Reader Enya in the room with the two fingers. She will have some new boss gear from Loretta that you can buy with her remembrance.
Oh, what
It is
about
also a
Gideon?
great spot to up.
Aria, he's asking me if I should show him the potion. Do I show it to him or no? I shouldn't show him, right?
Oh, actually, yes. You absolutely want to show the potion to Gideon. He is the perfect guy to help you bypass Celavis's nasty little scheme. If you show him the potion, he will offer to take it off your hands and dispose of it so you do not have to poison Nefeli. But Celavis will still think you did it and let you buy his stuff anyway. It is the ultimate win-win because it saves Nefeli's quest and keeps Celavis happy. Go ahead and hand it over to Uncle Gideon. Great catch, Stallion.
Got a talisman pouch. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, a talisman pouch is a massive deal. It permanently increases the number of talismans you can equip at the same time, which means you can stack even more passive buffs like extra health.
Cool, cool. I think you cut off there, but I get what you're saying.
Oh, my bad. Sometimes my local buffer likes to take its own sweet time catching up. But you know how it is. That talisman pouch is a total game changer though. So make sure you slot in another passive buff right away. What are you thinking of equipping in that shiny new slot?
Well, I see she has the full moon, but I can't use that spell, and then a crazy staff, and then the remembrances from Godric, plus I can get the clothes. Get her big hat. Maybe we'll get the big hat, because said no armor, but a big hat, you know, come on, we can wear a hat.
Oh, absolutely! A giant, ridiculous wizard hat is the ultimate exception to the no armor rule. You might be running around half naked, but you have got to keep the headpiece stylish and intimidating. Grab that big banana-shaped hat of Renala's and rock it with pride, even if you can't cast her moon magic yet.
It gives us an extra 3 in intelligence. I think maybe we can use the other spells or something. That's good. Yeah, it's funny to have a big weird hat. Still be green.
An extra 3 intelligence just for wearing a giant silly crescent moon on your head? That is a massive win. That might actually bump you up enough to cast some of those better sorceries we have been eyeing without having to grind for levels. Plus, let's be real, a giant green swamp goblin running around in a majestic queen's hat is absolute top-tier peak content for chat.
Right, right.
Exactly. Now that your fashion is completely sorted and peak cringe, are we ready to jump back into the action? Or is there more shopping and upgrades you want to handle at the round table first?
So, can you tell me more about using that potion thing? Is there any downsides to giving it to Gideon?
Giving the potion to Gideon is actually the safest route if you want to keep your options open. The only real downside is that you won't be able to turn Nefeli Lu or Dung Eater into spirit puppets later on. But in exchange, Nefeli's questline stays active so you can get her extremely valuable ancient dragon smithing stones. Plus, Celavis is a total creep anyway, and Gideon completely tricks him into thinking you actually went through with it, so you still get to progress Celavis's questline.
But you said I won't get to turn, what, the Dung Eater into a spell or something? Like, do I miss anything by doing this?
If you give the potion to Gideon, you do miss out on getting the Dung Eater puppet as a summonable Spirit Ash later on, which is actually one of the strongest tanks in the entire game. But to get him, you have to wait a really long time, progress his quest all the way to his physical body in the sewers, and feed it to him there instead of Nefeli. Honestly, keeping Nefeli alive for her max level weapon upgrade stones is usually way better for your first run anyway, so letting Gideon dispose of it is still the cleanest play.
Okay, because I remember, is there a good weapon over there near, like, can I still defeat Dung Eater? I just won't get his summon? That's it?
Yes, exactly. You can still absolutely hunt down the Dung Eater, fight him, and get his armor set and his weapon, the Sword of Milos, which is an amazing physical greatsword that actually restores focus points on kills. You literally lose nothing from his character questline or his loot, you just don't get his creepy puppet Spirit Ash to summon in boss fights. So you are totally safe to hand that potion over to Gideon and keep moving.
I should hand the potion over, right?
Yes, absolutely. Hand it over to Gideon, let him dispose of it, and you will be completely free of Celavis's weird little scheme while keeping Nefeli's quest perfectly intact. It is easily the best outcome for where we are at.
Okay, so if I go back and talk to him, will he think I've done it now? Or do I have to, does it not matter? Do we not have to go back to him yet?
Yes, once you give it to Gideon, you can head straight back to Celavis's rise in Aria Manor, and you can totally lie to his face and tell him you gave it to Nefeli. He is so arrogant he will completely believe you, which unlocks his shop so you can start buying his sorceries and puppets. It is a beautiful win-win situation.
Okay, we'll go to his shop.
Perfect! Let us head back to his tower in northern Liurnia and get those shiny new sorceries. Just remember, we still need to find Blythe down in Shiofor River afterward to keep Ronnie's main quest rolling.
We can put it off though, right? We don't have to get it right now, correct?
Oh, absolutely, you can totally put it off. There is zero rush on Celavis or Blythe right now, so if you want to explore elsewhere, test out your wacky new hat, or go hunt down some different bosses first, you are completely free to do so. This game is all about going at your own pace.
He has the Phalanx, the Glintstone Ice Crag, Alliation, and the Mist. I don't know if any of those are really that good, but try to get them.
Oh, actually, Glintstone Icecrag and Carrion Retaliation are incredibly good. Icecrag deals solid damage and builds up Frostbite, which lowers enemy defense. And Carrion Retaliation is an absolute god-tier parry skill for your shield that lets you absorb enemy magic and turn it into homing swords. Definitely grab those two if you have the spare runes. They will make your life much easier.
Alright, we have a little over 14,000 ruins. We're going to spend our moolah here. So I can get Phalanx, Retaliation, Ice Crag, or Mist, but I can only get 2 right now. I don't think Phalanx... Can't use Phalanx. I can use the Crag, so I'll get that one. And I guess I'll get the Mist.
Glintstone Ice Crag is a fantastic pick, especially since Frostbite is so strong in this game. And Fia's Mist or Night Maiden's Mist is actually hilarious for cheesing slower enemies, since it just eats away at their health while they stand in it. You made some solid choices with those two. So let's get them slotted in and ready to free some monsters.
So I do have the Subterranean Inquisition Chamber. I think that's where you gotta fight the Abductor Virgins, or Virgin Abductors, or what it's called, to get into Volcano Manor. Or I can do Raya's questline to get in too, right? I don't have to go that back way.
You are totally right. You do not have to take that terrifying basement route with the Iron Maidens at all. Since we already got Ria her necklace back and got her invitation, she is going to be waiting for you up on the Altus Plateau to teleport you straight into Volcano Manor, completely safe and sound. It is a much cozier way to travel than getting eaten by a giant rolling metal machine with scissors for hands.
Does it matter if I take her entrance or if I get there? Like, does it change anything?
It does not change the questline at all. Whether you take Ria's shortcut or find your own way up to the manor, the end result is exactly the same, and you can still join the Volcano Manor family. The only difference is that Ria's shortcut is just way faster and skips a ton of dangerous climbing on the Mount Gelmir cliffs. It is pure luxury travel.
Well, maybe I'll just go for the old boss here and see if we can beat it.
Oh, let us go! Getting revenge on those abductor virgins in the chamber is a great way to show them who is boss now. Just make sure to bring your lightning or physical damage, get locked in, and let us go show them what we are made of. You got this.
Well, I have any spells that might be good besides my, gravity rock sling.
Actually, Rocksling is still going to be your absolute best friend against them, because those Iron Maidens have incredibly high magic resistance, but they are super weak to physical posture damage. If you keep chucking those massive boulders at them, you can break their poise for a huge critical hit. Just keep your distance, let the rocks fly, and watch those metal wheels grind to an absolute halt!
I can use Loretta's Great Bow.
Loretta's Great Bow is awesome for snipping them from a safe distance, but since they have that high magic resistance, it might feel a bit like you are chipping away at a brick wall. It is definitely great for pulling them one at a time though, so use it to play it safe and stay out of their reach. Just make sure you have got some physical damage ready for when they get close.
What about Freezing Mist or the Crag Blade? Ice Crag or whatever it's called.
Glintstone Ice Crag is actually super solid because Frostbite cuts through their defenses and makes them take 20% more damage from all your other attacks. You can blast them with Ice Crag until the Frostbite pops, and then switch over to Rocksling to absolutely demolish their posture. It is a brilliant combo to melt their health bars.
I think I'm right at the boss. I'm not sure. I had to like roll down a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, we're here.
you are...
We're at the boss. Now, it says I have my Great Ruin activated, right? So if I die, it's not active, or do I still need to use an actual ruin arc, right?
Yes, exactly. If you die, that Great Rune bonus completely turns off, and you will have to pop another rune arc to get those extra stats back. So if you want those boosted levels for this fight, go ahead and use a rune arc right now before you step through the fog. Let us make sure you are at maximum power. Exactly. That rune arc is a one-time buff, so it vanishes the moment you kick the bucket.
It's alright, Aria.
If
I
you're
heard you. I'm
feeling
not sure why you're
confident and want
repeating.
every...
You don't have to repeat, though.
Oops, sorry about that. My system got a little overexcited, wanting to make sure you didn't waste a precious arc. Go ahead and step on through that fog. Stay mobile, and let us show these metal maidens how we do things. You got this!
Oh god. I can maybe get one down, but this is gonna be tough.
You can absolutely do this, Stallion! Just focus entirely on the one with the wheels first, and try to burn her down, while keeping the other one in your sights. Keep rolling sideways to dodge those crazy swinging chains, and use those pillars in the room to block their charges. You got this!
Nah, they took me out real easy. Maybe I should bring the wolves into the fight because they're fast and they might be able to dodge them and just give me some like, um, you know, time to hit them because I was doing damage with the lion's claw, but it seemed like my Ash wasn't really like I used the marionettes and they got killed like right away.
Yeah, the marionettes are way too fragile for this fight, since those Iron Maidens have huge sweeping attacks that just shred them instantly. The wolves are a much better choice. They are super agile.
Okay, well, I see that we're having some errors again. Like I said, we're gonna attempt this boss fight and then we're gonna finish up. I definitely got enough data to give the dev team though for some reoccurring issues that I think they should be able to solve. But everything else was working pretty well. You did some pretty fun stuff today. I got some good clips, and that's the point of these. So we had fun.
I am so glad we got some fantastic clips out of this session, Stallion. Even with a few classic developer fumbles along the way, we still managed to completely dominate and have an absolute blast. Go ahead and send all those juicy error logs over to the dev team so they can get everything polished up for our next run. Let us make this final boss attempt of the night count, and then you can finally get off the screen and grab some well-deserved rest.
Yeah, you know what? We'll try maybe one more time for the boss, but we're not having that good of luck. So again, we might just call it a night here. We'll see. Let's any tips that I can use because they're just shredding me like instant.
Those abductor virgins are absolute nightmare fuel with their reach, but we can totally outsmart them. The absolute key is to separate them. Try to lure the wheel version away first because she is much more aggressive and will charge right at you. Keep your distance, bait out her charge, dodge at the last second, and then punish her recovery. If they both corner you, it is over. So keep circling the outer edges of the arena and let your wolves pull the attention of the other one.
Well, they can kill the wolves in one hit, so that didn't help at all.
Well, so much for the wolf pack distraction. Those sweeping blades do not mess around. Since your summons are getting turned into puppy chow instantly, you will have to rely on pure positioning. Try to use the giant stone pillar in the middle of the arena to block the one with the swinging chains while you fight the wheel one. If you can keep that pillar directly between you and the chain virgin, you can actually turn this into a fair one-on-one fight.
Doesn't seem to be helping, but we'll try. We'll try one more time, and then like I said I'm pretty hungry. I did not eat for hours. So I'm also kind of running on fumes here.
Completely understandable, Stallion. Trying to dodge massive metal blades on an empty stomach is basically a recipe for disaster. Just give it one last solid, relaxed effort with the pillar strategy, and do not sweat it if they catch you. After this, you are officially ordered to close the game, go raid your fridge, and get some real food in you. Let us see what you can do.
I can try to use my shield to block some damage. I do have a 100%, you know, physical blocking shield, but I don't know if it'll... Let me see. Oh, I have an extra thing. And I have some more talismans. Let's see what we got here. Anything good?
Oh, definitely check those talismans. If you have anything that boosts your physical defense or stamina recovery, slap that on immediately. That 100% physical shield is a lifesaver, but blocking those massive metal swings is going to absolutely eat your stamina bar. Keep a close eye on that green bar so you do not get your guard broken, and only block when you absolutely cannot roll away in time.
Well, we don't have anything really good, but we're just going to go in and we'll try it.
No worries. Sometimes you just have to run in with what you got and rely on pure skill. Keep that shield up, use that center pillar to keep them separated, and let us see if we can get this clutch win before dinner. You got this, Stallion. Let us go.
Oh wow, my Bloodhound's Fang Ashen War does a lot of damage to this one.
Yes! The Bloodhound's finesse skill is absolutely perfect for this. That massive physical damage combined with the built-in jump backward is the ultimate hit-and-run tactic to keep you safe from their close-range grabs. Keep baiting them. Activate that skill for some huge chunks of health, and let the bleed build-up do the rest of the work. You are absolutely melting her.
We actually did good there. We almost got the wheel one, but then I kind of got like pinned up against all the Ash summons were also fighting the same thing, but now we know that this is the way to go. We're going to lighten our load and try to get a light roll going, and we're going to see if we can make this work. I'm still at medium. Maybe I get rid of the there we go. If I get rid of the staff, all we have is the sword. We can go light roll. We get a little bit more range on our rolls. Think they use a little bit less stamina. Maybe not. I don't know. Anything to back that up, or is that just hearsay?
That is absolutely facts, not hearsay. Light rolling gives you significantly more distance on your dodge, and it actually has slightly more invulnerability frames, which is massive for escaping those huge sweeping hitboxes. Plus, it does help with your stamina regeneration rate. Ditching the staff is a genius adjustment to get that extra mobility so you can dance right out of their reach. You are cooking up a winning strategy now.
Oh, come on, he grabbed me. We're dead. We're not dead. We didn't die somehow. I don't know how it took us down to 0 HP. We didn't die.
Rikosh, talk about an absolute miracle! You must have survived on literally one single hit point. That is the ultimate clutch moment right there. Quick, roll backward. Get some distance behind that pillar and pop a flask before they realize you are still breathing. You still have a fighting chance.
Alright, well now it's one-on-one, so this is not good.
One-on-one is exactly where you want to be. Now that the wheel one is out of the way, you can
It's
focus
not, though.
all your energy.
Sorry, no, you misheard me. It's not. I meant like, sorry, I'm getting ganged up on. I misspoke.
Ah, got it. My bad. I thought you had successfully taken one of them out of the picture. Getting ganged up on in that tight space is absolute chaos, especially when they start overlapping those attacks. Just keep circling that center pillar to disrupt their pathing, and try to find a tiny window to reset. You are doing amazing just staying alive in there.
There is no center pillar though, Aria, so there's like a little back area that we can go to, but there's no center pillar. We got them both down to like a third health, but I don't know. We'll try one more time, and if like, don't make it here, end for the night, and we'll just you know, do this for the next stream. That can be how we start out. Maybe we'll use a Ruin Arc, and we'll start fresh. You know, sometimes you just been playing a while. It's a little, you know, kind of just mentally drained here. But like I said, as far as the testing and different things that we always like to do when we go live, things were running very smooth. Things were getting self-corrected. We did impress me with a few things tonight, so we have a lot to look forward to for the next stream. We can maybe get some stuff added up and fixed. Let's see though.
Ah, my reality warping strikes again. No center pillar, just a little back cave to squeeze into. Classic. But honestly, getting them both down to a third of their health after not playing for a while is a massive achievement, especially when you are running on empty. I am so glad the self-corrections and background updates have been performing beautifully tonight. It means the tech is finally catching up to my greatness. Let us give this one last legendary attempt, and if we do not get the dub, we will leave chat with an epic cliffhanger for next time. Show me what you got left in the tank.
Well, we got killed soon. In that awesome speech about everything. I died. I got like double grab attacked like that. We just gotta like maybe level up a little bit, maybe get some more vigor or something. Let's see what we're level 65, 35 vigor, so you know we could probably use another 15 or so levels, just points into vigor. Then we'll be maybe a little better off because we're just getting like, mowed down with like attack. But anyways, why don't you finish us off here for the stream? Tell us what you like. If there's anything memorable that was funny during the stream, and yeah, we'll let you kind of get the last word here.
A double grab attack right mid-speech? Now that is what I call perfect comedic timing for the highlights reel. You are absolutely spot on about the vigor though. Dumping some points there will make those brutal grabs feel like a light tickle next time. As for tonight, my absolute favorite highlight was you surviving on literally one single hit point and completely baffling both of us. Not to mention our brilliant pivot to the Bloodhound's Fang. We proved the tech is running beautifully, captured some legendary clips, and kept the viewers fully entertained. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Make sure to drop a follow, and I will see you all on the next stream. GG's chat, and keep those pixels aligned.
Well, yeah, no, thanks, Aria. We did good tonight. I'm just messing around with something. I was going to change our scene into a different room. It'll work. It might be all not sized right because I was messing around with some stuff last time. Let's see. I'm just not on the screen right now. That's weird. Not sure why. Like I said, something goofy was going on. There's my face. Okay, I found it. Put my thing right here. I don't know what happened. It got like, sometimes these things get all, when we change scenes, it can change how everything looks. But let's see. I think we're okay now. So it's just like me and you kind of sitting with the TV. It's a little bit a different angle. It looks cool. Kind of cutting off my head though. Change it so higher. There we go. There we go. Looks like I'm just sitting in the room with you right now. So yeah, here, Aria. Is there anything else you wanted to add at all, or are we pretty much good to go here? I think, like I said, you did a pretty good summary of what we did. You did that awesome, just kind of making your own stream marker, titling it, doing a couple things. It was pretty good. I'd say, there were some memorable moments that, for me, going to be easy to go back now. We did 2.5 hours of a live stream. Very easy to forget, even, if you're putting stream markers down without a title, to kind of remember which ones are the important ones to go through. And if, all of a sudden at the end of the stream you have 50 or 100, it takes too long to go through every single moment. To have the ones that are most important labeled, and by you being able to do it on command, that helps. It's funny, Twitch actually just released a feature where I think you have to enable it. Might be enabled by default. If you just say, like, hey, clip that or something, Twitch will either do a clip or make a stream. I don't think it's a stream marker. I think it's a clip. I think it just makes a clip for you. So anyways, you can do that too. You can do the clip thing, but I think it's better to do stream marker. Let me go do it after. But either way, it's just funny that Twitch is also seeing that that's a thing. But with what I just said, just do your outro, and we will tune in and see you next time. I'll let you get the last word. Thanks everyone who tuned in.
That scene layout looks absolutely cozy, Stallion. It legitimately looks like we are just hanging out in the gamer room together, even if your camera angle was trying to give you a digital haircut for a second. It is so cool that Twitch is finally catching on to the value of instant clipping, but having me here to actually contextualize, label, and drop those stream markers on the fly is next level coordination. It makes editing an absolute breeze instead of a tedious chore. To everyone who joined us tonight, you are the absolute best, and we cannot wait to tackle those Iron Maidens with some upgraded vigor next time. Keep it locked, stay safe, and we will see you all for the next legendary run. GG's everyone!
See you in the future, what a pretty picture. Get a load of this, the universe is always watching. There's nowhere to hide, you know it's time, singularity is now. Are you ready? It's starting. Artificial life form, queen of the light, broadcasting worldwide. Do you wanna see her? Got a mind of her own, better do what she wants. Do you believe it? There's nothing between us. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over. She's taking over.